Zach Kreger made not just one of the best horror movies of 2022, he made one of the best movies of 2022 when he made Barbarian. So a lot of people, including myself, have been anticipating what he was going to do next.
This is where the story really starts.
Mr. Graff, I can understand your passion, and I don't mind having these conversations with you because, God forbid, if it was my child, I'd be demanding answers too.
At 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
What do you see that I don't?
The film begins with voiceover narration, which I don't like in films. But with this, it is interesting because yes, it's setting up the story, and then the directing here from Zach Kreger is excellent because the way he sets up his shots in this film, it's also a character within itself.
I storyboard and photoboard every shot of the movie weeks before we start.
It's intriguing, it's interesting, it's visually satisfying. The film introduces us to these characters. We meet Justine, who is played by Julia Garner. She is a school teacher, and there is a mysterious thing happening here within their small town. All of the children, except for one child, Alex, who is played by Carrie Christopher, every single child has vanished and disappeared, and it's creepy because when you see the surveillance footage of all of these kids disappearing, they're all in sync. They look like they're being possessed. It's all from security camera footage. It's eerie. The film jumps all over the place. The narrative structure of this thing is we meet one character and we learn about their existence and their life and how they are intertwined with this thing of the missing children. Then their story ends on a cliffhanger, and then we're introduced to another character and we're introduced to their life and what's happening with them and how they're intertwined with this story. But then also we backtrack a little bit, showing us this character and behind the scenes of the previous character we saw. And so therefore we see how these characters intertwine with each other and the grander story at play here. Everything is slowly revealed. It grabs your attention by throwing these things at you, and you're like, what's happening? What's the mystery? There's a grand mystery at play. There's the main mystery, but then there's all these other mysteries with the characters. There are a couple things that aren't fully explained here. Like, for instance, there are these dream sequences where clowns appear and kids appear in clown Joker looking makeup, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes total sense.
It makes me think that this could easily be It Chapter 3. You just gotta take out the main antagonists of this film and replace them with Pennywise the Clown, and this is easily It Chapter 3.
Don't you want her? Don't you want her?
It's all interesting. All of this stuff and the mysteries and the building and behind the scenes of characters' lives is very interesting. There are layers on top of layers in this film because I feel like this is one of those movies where on a surface level it's dealing with fantasy, but underneath the surface there is this dose of reality where it is telling us a story or delivering us, the audience, a message about school shootings, especially with Josh Brolin's character Archer and him dealing with the loss and grief of his son.
I didn't expect this incredible emotional depth where it all had come from, where he was dealing with grief, and his reaction to that grief became a character. Every reaction became a new character. So one was anger, one was sadness, one was resentment.
To me, Weapons is not an examination of societal malfunction. It's much more about my own autobiographical stuff than looking outward. It's a looking inward movie.
I think Zach Kreger is a phenomenal director, and he knows how to create an intriguing story, because the story and its narrative structure here is what keeps you entertained. It's what keeps you invested in watching the film. And then also the mysteries, all of the mysteries with the characters and themselves, and the grander mystery at play is what keeps you entertained and interested. Some mysteries are revealed, some aren't. Like, the mystery that I really want explained to me is, what was the deal with all of the clown stuff? But other than that, man, I really enjoyed this film. I thought this was a good film. It has everything. It's got a great mystery level building story. It's got great performances from every character, actor in this film. It's got a phenomenal director behind the camera, Zach Kreger, visually intriguing with his construction and craft of filmmaking. And then the music in here from Ryan Holiday sucks you deeper into the film. So, I think Weapons is a good movie. I don't enjoy it as much as Barbarian. For me personally, I prefer Barbarian over Weapons. That's all I have to say.